So alright guys, this is Nate and welcome to another video. Now this type of video is one of those videos that I like to do more on the channel, because this video is not scripted in any way or form. Yeah, no scripts. That's how savage I am. No scripts at all. Actually I'm just too lazy to create scripts, because scripts are for Razihel. But anyway, let's continue. So I stumbled upon this article on Games Radar. Alright, so you might have noticed that I've been uploading a lot of For Honor gameplays. If you don't know what For Honor is, it's a game based off three factions, historical factions called the Samurai, the Knights, and the Vikings. And what the game is it's like a fighting game where all of these three factions fight against each other for supremacy. And if you want to know more about the story behind, or the campaign story of For Honor, feel free to click this video if you want to know. But if you don't want to know and you are just interested on this video, then feel free to continue. Okay, so yeah, I found this article on Games Radar, and it talks about the historical references of the different personas in the For Honor game. So it's quite nice, because I've been looking for a content piece like this since I am very interested on the medieval warfare stuff. So yeah, so this piece was written by Zoe Delahunty Light. I'm not sure if I just murdered your name, but anyway, your name sounds beautiful. So yeah, Games Radar, I'm gonna be putting the link on the description section below, and I'm gonna read through the article. Yes guys, I'm gonna read through the article. That's how lazy I am. I could have just taken out this article and rewrote it to make it sound like a piece that I researched, but I'm not like that. I mean, who does that? Alright, so anyway, let's continue. Right, so she enumerated the various heroes and classes in the game For Honor, and sort of relates it to real historical personas. Alright, so take note as well that For Honor is not based off any historical event whatsoever, which is a good thing by Ubisoft. Let's continue with the article by Zoe. Zoe, you're the best. Okay, first thing that she mentioned would be the Kensei. Alright, let's read through now. By the sounds of it, Kensei are just straight up samurai. Yeah, you're very average samurai. Nobody uses it that much because of the slow attacks on For Honor, but Kensei is one of my favorite heroes in the game. So Kensei translates into Master Swordsman. Yeah, so they're pretty good with a blade, of course, that's why they're called Master Swordsman. For Honor's description of them mentions that they're trained to fight and die for the Emperor. Although loyalty was defined important to samurai, most swore allegiance to a clan or lord. Yep, and opinion about where the Emperor came in terms of importance was largely split. So pretty much I would agree with what Zoe wrote. Samurais, usually they are like sons of noblemen in this village, and you don't become a samurai. You have to be born as a samurai. That's how it goes. So they serve a feudal lord, or probably a daimyo. Daimyo. Sorry guys, my pronunciation is F today. But anyway, yeah, they serve a certain feudal lord, and they will follow that clan leader or feudal lord to whatever war he wishes to go to. So that's how it works. If you've been watching a lot of samurai documentaries, or even animes like Sengoku Basara, you'll know that these samurai are loyal to their feudal lord, and they would go to great lengths just to follow their leader. So another key component of For Honor's Kensei is Bushido, the way of the warrior. Going hand in hand with the life of a samurai, it's comparable to the European code of chivalry among knights. Consider it as a how-to guide when it comes to being a samurai, as it emphasizes righteousness, courage, compassion, respect, integrity, honor, loyalty, and self-control. The Nodashi, which is the blade that the Kensei hero uses on the game, the Nodashi sword that these warriors wield in For Honor were used by samurai too. That's nice to know. As a much longer version of the famed katana. So if you want to go pure samurai in the game, it doesn't get much more traditional than the Kensei. Yeah, Kensei is one of the, I guess, the easiest heroes to use in For Honor, because he doesn't have that too much moveset. But as you go through higher levels of gameplay on For Honor and you play a lot of Kensei, you'll know you get to have this rhythm on using him. His attacks are slow, contrary to what most people think about samurais. But if you are used to the rhythm that Kensei has, you'll be really brutal in the game, to be honest. That's what I did, because I'm brutal. Next, the Nobushi. Make way for the partly historical accurate. Okay, emphasis on the partly historically accurate, but undeniably intimidating Nobushi. Nobushi means mercenary, which explains why For Honor describes this class as defenders of the villages too far from the imperial city for the army to reach. Okay, let's read through. A ton of formidable, unabagacious female warriors belonging to the nobility wielded the naginata throughout history. As wives of samurais, they were taught how to use the weapon with deadly efficiency. Okay, that's nice to know. So basically, the Nobushi, because when I played the game, I was thinking, why can't the Nobushi be a man? Because some of the heroes in the game, you could choose it to become a male character or a female character, and I was asking myself, why the Nobushi is just a woman? But if we're gonna look at the what Zoe wrote here, they are considered as wives of samurais, and they wield the naginata. So hard for me to pronounce. Right. Oh, there's one more thing here. One of them, called Nakano Takeko, was the head of the female group of fighters who fought independently in the Battle of Aizu, as they weren't allowed to join the main army. Okay, yeah. I don't want to sound like an idiot. I don't want to talk about female rights, women's rights, or anything at all. But anyway, but my god, Takeko didn't need the army. Her attacks with the naginata were so fierce, her reputation so brutal, that she asked her sister to cut off her head when she was dead so it couldn't be taken as a prize by their enemies. Okay, so I'm gonna insert some of my thoughts here. Right, during the Warring States period in Japan, where there are like loads and loads of feudal lords fighting for supremacy and the unification of Japan, samurai warriors are known to cut off their enemy's head as a trophy. That's a real thing, guys. Samurais are headhunters. There's actually a huge documentary about it, and I might put the link to that documentary if I find it on the description section below. Right? So let's go to the big guy himself, Shoguki. Right, let me just check how long this video has been going. Oh, 10 minutes. Right, Shoguki. These chaps are a hybrid of myth and reality, and fearsome to boot. Someone on Reddit translated Shoguki as being the combination of the word guard and demon. Right, I'm not so sure about using Reddit as a source, but chances are some people really know their stuff in Reddit. You know what I mean? So sure enough, the weapon of choice, the giant club Kanabo, was wielded by Oni, Japanese demons, as well as samurai. Their mask looks very similar to Japanese depictions of Oni too, but it its tusks and grimace, so perhaps it's no surprise that For Honor describes them as having the strength of a demon. Orochi, I can't understand why the design team shield away from using more accurate term to describe these misfits, so let me spell it out for you. Orochi are ninjas. Okay? Well, Orochi is actually a name for a devious 8-headed serpent, Yamato no Orochi, found in Japanese myth. The nod to this famous reptile doesn't appear to go any further. However, the description of the Orochi looks to be heavily inspired by ninjas. Huh, interesting. Yep, but yeah, I know that people call Orochis ninjas within the game. But yeah, this pretty much solidifies that thought. Roaming the battlefield like ghosts and using the art of stealth and deception, they're undoubtedly most similar to pop culture's well-known masters of sneakiness. Ninjas are sect of the samurai family too. Okay, trained to fill a niche for covert tasks and espionage. Right, because based on like some videos that I watched, like documentaries, and I'm not saying that those documentaries are accurate, but the samurai families, they hire this clan of ninjas to work for them, not like what Zoe wrote on her article that ninjas are a part of the family. I'm not really sure if that's what she meant, but anyway, I think Zoe got it right, because the movements that Orochi has in the game are very fast. I would say that not as agile as a ninja, because ninjas, they jump based on animes, but like I did see how I transitioned from realistic to anime. I'm stupid. Well, anyway, yeah. Since this video is taking so much time making, and I'm reading through a lot, I'm gonna do this faction by faction. So I think that's better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you wanna read through what Zoe wrote, I'm gonna put them on the description. I'm gonna put the link on the description section below. And overall, I think Zoe is on the right track, or perhaps she has a good feel of what the developers were after, or what the historical basis of the developers were. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then I don't care. I don't really care, guys. But if you like this video, then good for you. I'm not gonna tell you guys to subscribe or anything, because it's really up to you. If you want to subscribe, if you want to see more of this type of videos, this unscripted, boring type of videos, then feel free to subscribe. And if you like this video, then there's a like button right there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And again, I'll see you on the next jump.